vampire ponies! Ah!
That's your opening line for this episode, is it?
Sorry, I couldn't think of anything more intelligent to say, but anyway.
I got a better opening.
Really?
Pigs in space!
When's space involved in this vampire fiction?
Dude, Muppet Show. You never go wrong with Muppet Show reference.
I think we just did.
Okay, so before we kill the mood even further, tonight we're reading chapter 6 of My Roommate is a Vampire and whatnot. So last time you joined us, we were very into the zone of reading a very dramatic moment, and we were all in the zone. It was a very in the zone moment with tears and feels and sadness and hurt and comfort and attempted murder, but they got better. So basically what happens? It happens that Vinyl Scratch is actually a vampire. Octavia found out. She almost died for it, but the power of making a friend feel guilty and love prevailed at the end.
You can't go wrong with that sort of tradition.
The power of making a friend feel guilty is almost as powerful. The power of love.
It's a curious thing.
Yes, it's that.
That's man saying,
sorry,
change your heart
Jim.
to the light of
Jim.
What?
We killed that joke a couple of chapters ago.
Oh, well, see, this is my first time, so I'm still...
Yeah.
I have the rights to use those jokes.
Yes,
and that's why I won't slap you in the face right now. But next time, you shall feel the wrath of my palm.
Just so everyone knows before we start.
That's what she said.
Okay, Jim,
you're pushing it, Jim.
No.
You're fired.
You're fired as guest.
You weren't paying me.
Well, okay, now I'm officially hiring you. Okay? And now you're fired.
What's my severance package?
A slap in the face.
I think if I took this to the Department of Labor, they would find some problems with it.
Okay.
The labor of what now? That such a thing does not exist.
The Department of Labor.
Such a thing does not exist. You live in a fantasy world.
Oh, it exists here in the U.S.
Okay,
before we start...
Okay, enough with this nonsense.
Before we
get started.
Yeah, before we start, though, Madhog is leading the charge, with myself, as per usual, being tied to this chair, and have to be forced to record. But we're also joined by Jim, our special guest from the last podcasts we were in.
Yeah, he's the guy responsible for making us read the Zero Punctuation Equestria. So send your hate mail to him, and
I apologize for nothing.
You're okay. So we should start this chapter right now. Again, last time Octavia Vinyl patched things up. There was a lot of tears and sadness from Vinyl, especially. Octavia forgave her. And now the relationship should move naturally forward to the next step.
All right.
Which will be A Calm Before the Storm, the title of the chapter. Chapter 6.
Foreboding.
Yeah, that. So, Devar, please start reading.
Okay. I should have been angry, traumatized. I had every right to be. Instead, I was fascinated.
We should remind our dear audience that Octavia is not all that right in her head.
Yeah, she's bipolar.
Other than that, she's kind of really creepy in her obsession with vampires.
Let's not forget that she loves to slap Vinyl across the face and enjoy it.
Also, she's also quite into the kiss of the vampire. Not the movie with Nicolas Cage. Not the movie with Nicolas Cage. Not the movie with Nicolas Cage.
Now that I think about it, the fact that Octavia slapped Vinyl Scratch, would that mean you have to call the police, or would you have to call animal services or something?
Should I call police? a veterinarian, or other
Let's continue with this story.
Yeah, this falls flat because this is an equine society, so...
Her fangs extended from her jaw, slowly growing into a pair of wicked canines, hanging there like stalactites for the world to see, and then, just like that, they retracted back into her mouth.
They're like jackknives. Practical.
Her irises changed from their crimson-red hue back to their normal colors, a calm, a soothing magenta that Magenta, damn it!
Why can you not pronounce magenta?
Because it's a word I rarely use.
For the first couple of years of my life, I always pronounced it Magneta because I was only familiar with it like a female version of the X-Men.
Yeah, I was speaking of that. Well, female Magneto says, "Welcome to die."
Damn it, I was gonna reference that. Okay. That you could lose yourself in forever.
Yeah, she loves her, by the way.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but Jim doesn't know that because we haven't hammered it strongly enough in his head yet. So, by the way, this is a lesbian comedy vampire story.
As long as it isn't by Seltzer and Freeberg, I'm fine with it.
What?
You know those guys who make the really dumb parody movies?
Compared to this is Citizen Kane.
I caught her sneaking glances at my bandaged neck.
Bandaged?
Yeah, bandaged. That's what I said.
You said bandaged.
Did I?
More or less.
Looking guilty. They say the eyes are the window to the soul.
Vampires have no soul. Sorry, that was racist of me.
Ooh, deep. It's not like it's been said by every other writer. It was much easier to communicate with her now, and I no longer found myself having to wonder what she was really thinking inside that head of hers.
I know what passes in that head of hers. Wow, a dubstep, constant dubstep.
I was gonna say that she basically has the same brain as Razor from Maniac Mansion.
Oh, this is not. Oh, come on. The possibilities of jokes now that you mentioned Razor are infinite.
Pinkie Pie, don't be such a tuna head.
What does that have to do with anything?
Maniac Mansion.
I get it. The tuna head part. The Bernard part. Anyway.
Oh, good one. Good one, Jim.
Whether she...
Hey, you guys have to excuse me. I really have no idea what you all are doing, so I'm just along for the ride to make things as awkward as possible.
Yay!
Most guests have that problem with us. We're kind of in our own dimension, but please continue.
Whether she was laughing or crying, happy or sad, now I could really see her for who she was. The real her. The way her eyes lit up with excitement or dulled with sadness. Maybe
She's a dog now.
Yeah, like... Maybe the reason why I was so mesmerized by her eyes was because I had never seen them before. She had kept them hidden from the world behind those signature shades of hers, so as not to frighten any pony with her eyes, which had a tendency to accidentally flicker between magenta and red, even when she didn't bare her fangs. See, I said it right this time.
Good for you. Now, could you please be a little bit faster in your dramatic reading?
I'm sorry. I'm just like a steam train. Build up steam here, okay? And
but the chapter is kind of long.
Okay. And in my humble opinion, I thought they were so freaking cool. Oh my gosh! Where can I get some? I'm so jealous.
Really? Octavia has more consistency in her character. Has less consistency in her character than melted butter. I like to see butter. I like to say butter. Butter, butter, butter. Makes me
like big butters and I cannot lie.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
Okay, your line, Madhog.
Pretty cool, right?
Vinyl smiled. I giggled. Very, very cool. We continued to munch on our pancakes, which I had made after Vinyl Scratch somehow managed to not kill us, both by trying to cook herself.
Oh yeah, because her cooking is so her cooking so bad, and she destroyed the toaster.
I was gonna say that, that takes a lot of talent to cook yourself and prepare yourself for dinner. For breakfast.
Okay, we officially signed this joke failed.
Yes, because it's supposed to be... Never mind. Vampire or not, Vinyl was still a messy eater. Red juices stained her muzzle, dribbling down her chin. It's strawberry jam, I promise.
Dramatic fan fiction reading.
An awkward silence settled over the kitchen, and we found ourselves looking around at the floor and ceiling, unsure of what to say. I coughed. Vinyl?
Yeah?
You have to answer like, yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
It's like you're...
Yeah!
It's like you're drunk. Answering like that.
Yeah?
How much do you need to drink?
Oh, that question. This is the question.
She frowned.
Well, I guess normally 1 blood bag a month.
All at once?
Nah, I'd much rather mix it with my drink or something.
I looked at her, aghast. You haven't slipped that into our meals, have you?
Uh-oh!
A devilish smile spread across her face. Vinyl! I shrieked, pounding a hoof. That is disgusting!
That's our vinyl!
Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop.
Oh, come on! You tried it already!
That doesn't mean I like that taste. So you have, haven't you?
Nah.
I sighed in relief.
Well, maybe once or twice.
Vinyl!
Now you should say vinyl!
Vinyl! She chortled.
So, have you worked out some kind of deal with the hospital? Oh, wait, this is still you.
Oh, so have you worked out some kind of deal with the hospital? Is that why they let you have some every once in a while? Her expression darkened.
I can't tell you that.
Secrets! So early in the relationship!
Yep.
Oh, come on now. Is it Vampires Anonymous?
Actually, that's more close to the truth than you might think. Spoilers.
She shook her head.
I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you, Octavia. It's confidential.
I was taken aback. Oh well, I guess we all have our secrets.
Yeah, you know, I'm secretly a vampire fetishist. She's a vampire with other secrets too. We're going to be the best couple ever.
I looked bashfully down at my plate and murmured an apology. In any case, I'm sorry about wasting one of them.
Yeah, that's the one thing you should be apologizing about. Not, prying into their private life or doing the third grade where basically never minding your own business until things led to almost your own death, which was beyond their own Vinyl's control, by the way. So yeah, apologize for the blood bag. Good going.
Yeah, crying over spilt blood.
Yeah, that was the title of the previous chapter, methinks.
It was.
Jim, are you still with us?
In body, yes. In spirit, no.
In other words...
Okay, we should have Jim do something.
He could do a jumping jack on the words.
What?
I was just making a random joke, just to be silly. What, do you think he should do narration?
Oh, we should try. Why not? Jim,
Okay.
Would you like
Yes.
to narrate for a while?
All right.
Also,
Okay,
I'll have you know, we really, really much endorse silly voices or celebrities' impressions during our readings.
Okay, I'm starting at the line. I looked bashfully down.
Wait, where were you?
Yes, it's there. It's there.
Okay, all right. Allow me to break out.
Try to do a feminine voice if you can, or something else.
Well, I'm not that good with feminine voices. I will try a cliche Christopher Walken.
Yes, please do. We did it right.
All right. I looked bashfully down at my plate and murmured an apology.
In any case, I'm sorry about wasting one of them.
What? Oh.
She waved off dismissively.
Don't worry about it. I think I got plenty when,
And it's your line now, Jim.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. She fell silent, looking away shamefully.
You know...
Yes.
I said, a bit too loudly.
When you drank.
I actually misread the tone of that line. It should be more like, you know, instead of you know. Yeah.
Final cleared her throat and then took another bite of her pancake.
Her pancakes, which is not a metaphor for necks.
Sorry, have you ever fed?
Oh my god, that is the question, isn't it? What?
I tilted my head slightly.
You know, drank blood from another pony.
Oh, Celestia, no, you were my first. Oh, so she was a vampire virgin.
My joke worked!
Good.
Final laughed, covering her face.
And I've never killed any pony, if that's what you want to know.
I sighed in relief, laughing nervously.
I can't be living with a murderer now, can I?
And one cannot live with a crazy paranoid musician now, can they?
No, they can't. I wiped my lips.
Now, you must tell me how I tasted.
What?
Smells like fish, tastes like chicken.
What? Oh my, this warrants a pratfall. Seriously, this line warrants a comical pratfall from our parts. Just, wow, really? I want to know how you tasted.
If it's like Jim says, smells like chicken, tastes like fish.
No, smells like fish, tastes like chicken.
Yeah, sorry, I got them mixed up.
I don't think the joke doesn't work here. You said smelled instead of tasted.
Yeah.
It's a reference to vaginas.
Ew.
Okay, Jim, our classiest guest yet.
Yeah, Jim, the classiest guest who basically says when he's going to pee and when he's going to smell vaginas.
Hey, if you wanted me to be at my best, you shouldn't contact me when I was just coming off a high.
Okay, you know what? Since we lowered the quality overall, might as well do the rest of it like Little Kuribo would do his vagina monologues.
No.
Okay. I sighed in vagina.
I sighed in relief, laughing nervously.
I sigh in vagina, laughing vaginas.
Yes, we're on the next line of her jaw dropped now, Jim. Let's continue this.
I sighed in relief.
No, her jaw dropped now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Her jaw dropped and she blushed furiously.
Her vagina dropped and vagina furiously.
Vagina is not a verb.
No, it is. Octi, I can't.
I'm just curious.
I laughed.
Was I salty or sweet, bitter?
She shook her vagina. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Not really, but I'm sorry.
I whip my vagina back and forth. I whip my vagina back and forth. I whip my vagina back and forth.
Hey, brother, is it time for my vagina yet?
You see what I have to work with, folks.
That's sure. It is all Jim's fault. He's contagious. His vagina is contagious.
Come on, we have to be heroes.
Okay, seriously now.
Okay, she shook her head.
Tell me! Oh god, most seriously, tell me. How could I not resist?
Yeah, Jim, yeah, she shook her head. Or did you already say that?
I already said that.
Okay. Tell me!
No!
Please?
Final sighed in exasperation, rolling her eyes.
Rolling her... You tasted very nice. Sweet.
I raised an eyebrow.
Like candy? Madhog, because you.
Yeah. More like cough syrup.
Syrup. Syrup, Madhog.
Syrup. Cough? Octavia tastes like cough syrup. Okay.
That doesn't taste sweet at all, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what... I've had cough syrup. It tastes like cherry-flavored motor oil.
Well, it's still cherry-flavored.
Okay. I couldn't contain myself. I shook my head, laughing, pointing at her, watching her redden even more. But this was absurd. This was surreal.
This was...
Here I was having a conversation with a vampire over pancakes.
Are you immortal?
Heck no! And I am glad.
Final said, swallowing.
I mean, who wants to live forever?
Can I? Sorry, I was just about to say Stay Alive Forever by Breaking Benjamin, but never mind. There has to be some benefits, Vinyl, I scoffed. Oh wait, sorry, that was Jim.
I scoffed.
Insurance?
I gasped.
Can you turn into a bat?
No butt ponies! No butt ponies on this fanfiction, please. No butt ponies.
We've had too many of them already.
Yeah. No!
Vinyl cackled.
I wish. The usual, I guess. Super strength. Dun, 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 dun.
To demonstrate, she lifted the couch with one hoof.
My eyes and ears are sharper, and I can smell a lot better. I heal a bit quicker than most ponies, but it's not anything spectacular. Unlike my base cannon.
Oh, so she's Wolverine.
What?
And Wolverine, has super strength and, heals quickly and such.
Oh yeah, well.
So does Vampire Savage.
Well, it's actually she's only missing the claws.
Hoof claws. Yeah.
That would be actually kind of cool. I mean, there is this fanfiction universe in which it is said that the Pegasus soldiers implement such a thing called wing blades, which is a cool concept. So I'd like to see hoof claws as well. But yeah,
I see. Oh yeah, that's my line. And you won't go poof in the sun, will you?
I asked worriedly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I want sparkle, that's for sure.
Oh.
How clever!
You're very clever, ha 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 ha.
So, okay. Now, okay, the next thing you're going to say, you're actually vegetarian. In the heart of Transylvania, in the...
Count Dracula.
There's no vampires in here than Dracula.
Count Dracula.
I just had to force a Count Dracula joke, so we won't have need for this in any other chapter from now on.
Okay, so Jim, let's go on to She Laughed.
She laughed, shaking her head at my naivete.
Shaking her vagina at my vagina.
Madhog, do not make me bring out the slap-o-matic.
Slap-o-matic. Oh yeah? What mark is that slap-o-matic?
Slap-o-matic Mark 5.
Ha! I had the Slopomatic Mark 6 in your face.
You just took a Mark 5 and just drew the number, just modified the number.
That doesn't change the fact that my Slopomatic is better than yours.
Carry on with
right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours.
Just carry on with your line, man.
Octi? It's not like that. It's just really uncomfortable. It might be a nice sunny day for you, but for me, it's really hot.
She paused.
Octavia, when you said you loved me. Oh, here we go.
I was surprised.
At this point, I would have had a drinking tea and spit it out.
My word.
You remember?
Kinda.
She groaned, rubbing her head.
It's like there's this huge blank space in my head. 1 second I was talking with you and then I was on top of you and your neck was gushing blood.
Oh, how typical.
She shuddered.
I've never lost control like that.
It happens to the best of us, Vinyl.
What's that song you should sing? Something about you make me lose control. What's that song?
I forgot what it is, to be honest.
Damn, will be appropriate. Oh, never mind.
It must have been scary.
I said quietly, quickly tracing the pattern into the table.
It was awful!
She hugged herself.
I thought I had everything under control. This curse. It was finally becoming manageable, but now I'm not sure.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna switch things up now because one of the other tabs I saw the window about the disaster artist getting picked up for possible film rights, so I'm switching to Tommy Wiseau.
Okay.
My words were hollow and empty, something to offer for the distressed mayor. They didn't mean anything, and I wasn't so sure I believed myself.
I'm afraid the next time I lose it, I'll turn into a...
She gulped. I'm going back to walking. I like that better.
Would you read normally? I think this is a serious moment.
Alright, she gulped.
A monster. And you won't be able to bring me back.
Final murmured.
And your line...
I turned to face her.
Don't talk like that. It won't happen again.
But, Octi...
Shut up.
She was quiet for a bit.
Anyways, when you said... was this final?
Anyways, when you said it, it snapped me out of it. Out of it.
Out of it. Yeah.
I hate to do that. It snapped me out of it. But only for a second. That kiss, though, that definitely set me straight. Did you mean it, though? It's the power of Kiss of the Vampire. That movie with Nicolas Cage.
I was more laughing about the fact that it says that definitely set me straight.
That pun is great.
It's a classic and yet it's still funny.
It's awesome. Oh my God. Great show.
You said you should say, did you mean it though, Madhog?
Oh, did you mean it though?
Yes, Vinyl.
I exclaimed, shocked.
I meant it with all my heart.
As cheesy as it sounded, I had, or maybe I had been desperate. I would have liked to believe that I had meant what I said, and said what I meant to say last night, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that they were the words of a pony whose life was in imminent danger. I would have said anything.
So many layers. Now here's the question.
So, you will be my very special sun pony?
Vinyl's eyes.
Oh, wait,
widened.
wait. No, I was supposed to say that.
Really? I thought it was...
Oh, it's her, actually. So, will you be my very special Samponi?
Vinyl's eyes widened, hopeful.
Was I cute?
Not really.
Yeah, you work on it.
Okay.
Did I really know what I was getting myself into? Would this relationship even work out? Yeesh. Breaking up was already hard enough without throwing a blood-sucking mare fiend into the mix.
Mare friend.
Oh, mare friend.
It's a thing. It's a thing, mare friend.
Right.
Just like fillyfooler, but that's for another.
I see it right there, and I'm probably gonna laugh when I read it. The more I thought about it, I realized the only thing stopping me was my lack of faith. While things were more liberal in Manhattan, Canterlot nobility tended to stick to more traditional values, if you get my drift.
This...
Philly. Somebody else needs to read this because
I'm going to read from now on.
Okay.
No, I like to read.
A fillyfooler wouldn't stand a chance.
And my mother would definitely not approve.
Mothers.
You can't keep living your life according to your mother's standards.
That's her inner monologue.
Oh, well, I thought since you brought up mother, I'd try to.
Oh, now he's a genius spawn right here.
I sucked in.
Boo.
Boo.
I don't get it.
Because vampires suck. Literally.
No, they scrape his lick.
Yes.
Okay, that's one way to look at it, but...
Haven't you ever seen Billy and Mandy? That's how Dracula does it. Scrape and lick.
Oh, for the love of... I knew it. I should have known.
Should I continue?
Hey, you're the ones who invited me onto this thing. You can't, you only have yourselves to blame.
You get a few points for referencing that thing from Billy and Mandy.
Okay.
Okay, should I continue?
Yes, please.
Yes, I'd love to be your very special Samponi.
Fries are fries and Vincenz Weizen Beugen Dankeschön Devil.
You should have seen the look on her face.
It was the look of fear.
She raised her hooves in the air, ready to implode with joy.
Careful, she's doing a pinkie pie.
Before I interrupted her.
But...
I stopped her.
But you have to promise me something. No more secrets. No more lies. I want to know the real Vinyl Scratch. You already know so much about me, and I don't know anything about you.
Okay, I can do that.
Really?
She said.
Yes! Finally! Oh, sweet Celestia! Woohoo! It took 6 freaking months!
What?
For you to finally get a clue! In case it wasn't painfully obvious, Vina has been trying to hit on Octavia, giving her clues and flirting with her for the past 6 months. But ironically enough, her mind was too occupied in trying to figure out if she was a vampire or not.
Sounds like she should have been...
Hijinks!
For your information, Vinyl Scratch, I was not a complete dolt the entire time. Really.
I huffed.
I knew that you liked me. I just wasn't sure if I liked you back.
I tried being subtle about it.
I rolled my eyes.
Women, Oh, please. You were about to settle Princess Celestia in a banana suit.
Not that meme! Not that meme!
If Celestia's in a banana suit, does that mean her spoon is too big?
You know, I never actually got that meme. Where did it generate anyway?
I don't know.
I think we found. Gang, I think we have a mystery on our hands.
You're not using this joke again.
That's okay, Madhog. You.
Also, yes, 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 yes.
She hopped around like a foal.
Yes, 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 yes.
Sit down and eat your pancakes.
Yes, Mom.
She stuck her tongue out, which I hoped she would do again later that night, if you catch my drift.
That was not written here.
Come on,
It might as well be.
Oh man, I can't wait to tell her. Oh man, seriously? That's an expression within ponies. Oh man, really?
Oh, pony sounds a little odd.
Yeah, but oh man, I can't wait to tell Lyra.
I coughed.
Vinyl, can we keep this under wraps for the time being?
She glanced up from her plate.
Still in the shed? Okay, let's see what you did there. So it seems your lesbianism is in another shed.
Ew.
Lesbianism's not enough.
You have no right to boo me.
Yes, I do.
You're a guest. I can send you away with a flick of my beautiful eyebrows.
Let's ignore his eyebrows and just carry on with this.
You cannot see it right now, but they are very unsettled.
Some of us aren't comfortable as you are. Vinyl, you know where we are.
So what? Forget Canterlot. They can kiss my fat flank for all I care. You'd want that, wouldn't you?
Her flank wasn't very fat. In fact, it was very curvy. Nice to look at. Oh, I'm getting distracted again. She just switched between past tense and present tense.
Does not need to know that.
Yeah. Octavia keeps on going. It's going like a ping pong ball.
You know what will really get the breeches in a bunch?
I read that as bitches.
Breeches in a bunch. Will get their breeches in a bunch. Us kissing.
I choked on my orange juice.
Okay.
I asked you not to get the kind with pulp in it.
Okay, this is actually the better point for that gag.
Yeah.
I think it's Vinyl still.
We should just walk out into the street and start, making out.
Vinyl!
And we should make it extra messy with lots of tongue action. It'll be hilarious.
Oh yeah, all the lesbians think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, Diamanda Hagen Pony might.
Diamanda Hagen Pony.
Yeah. I looked at her with lidded eyes.
You know we don't need an excuse to make out.
There was a glint in her eye.
Dun, dun, dun.
She shifted her chair over until she was close, giving me her very own bedroom eyes.
What is bedroom eyes?
Oh, really?
She puckered her lips and leaned in. Can ponies pucker?
But do pony have lips?
They can only do this.
I stopped her, pushing her face away with my hoof.
First, brush your teeth and watch those fangs.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh.
I gave her a quick peck on the cheek, and I swear, she just melted.
Oh, what a world! What a world! Exactly. Okay, so this is a new paragraph, so we should switch narrator.
I guess that'd be you then, Madhog.
Okay,
you didn't like my Christopher Walken?
We liked it.
You were doing it, Christopher Walken. I didn't know this actually.
Well, I'm not that good at voices. I was just
actually it was noticeable at the beginning, but they kind of blurred away and was completely unrecognizable from your normal voice. Sorry
about that.
Okay, let's carry on. We're like 40 minutes in right now.
Yeah, let's move on. Vinyl agreed that we both deserved the day off. So after making a few calls, she and I were free. Free to do, well, just about anything. She suggested taking a nap. I wanted to cuddle. We did both. A few times I had woken up because she had been hugging me so tight that she was crushing the life out of me. Oh yeah, vampire super strength, remember that? This reminds me of a joke in Gintama in which Kagura liked to sleep with her bunny pet, and she hugged him so tightly that its spine broke.
That's a bit dark even for Gintama.
Yeah, but I love the reaction of the other guys that didn't know if they could laugh or be sad about it. It was genius. Anyway, after some takeout, we just sat outside of our balcony, watching the Canterlot skyline, and for a while, things were all right. I tried to tell myself that it was over. The worst had come to pass.
Don't say that, you just said you're for it.
And the worst had yet to come.
Predictable.
We only have tomorrow to make you into a proper mare.
Final, I'll make a mare out of you.
Yeah, that one. I reminded her.
And we'll start by getting rid of those gaudy sunglasses.
But she wears those sunglasses at night so she can watch you sleep and breathe.
Actually, she wears those sunglasses every single moment of the day, even when she sleeps.
Yeah, he was trying to make a reference to that song.
Oh, you mean the one you already referenced twice, the bar?
Yes, the one I referenced twice and used as a Wesker's ending theme.
Again, like I said, my first time, I can use those jokes without them seeing them.
It's amazing how much like-minded we are.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we probably go to the same psychiatrist.
I don't do psychiatrists. Wait, no, that came out wrong.
Yes.
Anyway, she had an entire closet full of sunglasses of all colors and shapes. I think she was more miffed over broken glass than the fact that I had tried to kill her with a silver knife.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that happened, by the way. Hey! I snatched them away from her and dangled it out of her reach. She sighed. The dinner with your parents, right? Are you gonna tell them about us? Are you crazy?
I think Vinyl Scratch doesn't quite realize the seriousness of the situation. Absolutely not! They can't know. No pony can know. Not yet. It's bad enough that I'm a fillyfooler, Vinyl.
That is the dumbest word ever.
Yeah, I think I heard worse than fillyfooler.
If word gets out that I'm fooling around with a vampire.
Actually, I think it's more pressing the fact that you hang out with a lesbian than the vampire, and that's when the brilliant parallel between lesbian and vampire is created in the story.
Oh, what a subtle allegory!
It's actually more subtle because it's not about the subtlety. It's about the fact that it's on subtext about. There's also there is a three-way, so to speak, parallelism here between vampire, homosexuality, and also the difference of classes that the society of Canterlot is built upon. So basically, if you think about it, Octavia is dating a lesbian who's also a vampire, who's also in a class that's considered uncouth by the noble class that she's a member of. So I think that's the clever part of the story so far.
Okay, I can see the commentary on classes working, but I don't know. This is just an era I had when when you make a character an allegory for, say, homosexuality, or
it's not an allegory per se. It's more an analogy.
Analogy. Well, I'm just in cases like that, why not, instead of making that analogy, why not just make a gay character? I mean, it's not like in the '60s when you had to like be careful when addressing those issues.
She's both openly lesbian and a vampire because at least it's trying to make some sort of a more progressist use of vampires in literature, which is more than we can say about most of modern day vampire literature.
Right.
It's that I
If you want a progressive vampire, you should have one leading an anonymous rally.
I'm gonna probably...
Yeah, actually, yeah, there is going to be one.
I'm breaking up this date, you two. We need to keep reading this.
Yeah. Notice, there is going to be one, actually, yeah.
What, an anonymous rally?
Yes, Supernaturals Anonymous or whatnot.
In the fanfic?
Yes, there is.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah, where were we? Vinyl shook her head. Bad, very bad. I worked too hard to keep this a secret from every pony.
So you understand?
I understand the vampire part. So what? Are we going to some fancy restaurant?
You again?
I told her the name. Hey, I thought we got kicked out of there a few weeks ago, she said. Great.
Because some pony decided it was a good idea to burp as loud as she could and use her fork and spoon as drumsticks.
She waved her hoof. Forget it. What's for dinner?
Oh, horse apples.
I don't like horse apples. Can I have ice cream?
You used that joke before, I think.
No, I haven't.
I'm pretty sure you did. I remember it.
I did not. I cracked open the fridge. Oh, now this. It's you.
Hey, do you want the rest of the sandwich?
I asked, holding up a plate. She gasped.
Oh!
I will conclude with that one joke from, again, Epic Wub Time.
With lots of wubs.
Yeah, so this chapter is ended with plenty of wubs. And this is, okay, so to recap, they officially started a relationship. Now they're going to face all the difficulties that will be born from it. With Octavia being still in her, quote-unquote, shed. And Viola wanted to be open about it, at least the lesbian part, not the vampire part. And I like the irony that it's actually, I think it's actually equally terrifying for Octavia that her parents will find out that she's a lesbian and a vampire. And that's, I think, the clever, ironic part. That basically, in this highly conservative society, being lesbian is akin to being a monstrous vampire, and that's where the cleverness of the parallel is traced.
It's like a double whammy with this sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so so basically this is you're seeing the potential in the subtext of this story, which will get eventually squandered in the later chapters, but for now it's actually the best part of the story.
Well,
okay, so opinions, final thoughts.
It was alright. It was a good chapter to, for a bit of, setting the ground rules, so to speak, of what we're going to expect from this relationship for the first step in their relation, and the problems they might encounter, namely the mother. Damn mothers!
Both the parents, but yes, mainly the mother, because mothers.
They're foreshadowing the mother.
It's funny because Octavia's mother is actually going to be also a problem in the Vinyl and Octavia University Days fanfiction. It seems to be a common thread.
And what about you, Jim?
I was okay. I was okay. I mean, I'm coming in from the middle, so
yeah. And this is not the middle. This is actually the second fifth of it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's a 50,000 words long fanfiction with 25 chapters.
Oh fuck no.
That's now you see why we're altering between guests and co-hosts.
Go, Jim. Go now, before he brings you into his world of ponies.
Alright, actually, now you mentioned that, I do kind of have to, head out, but thanks again for having me.
No problem, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun having you on.
Later.
Later, alligator. Oh, I can't believe I said that.
Final
so-
scratch is rubbing off on you.
Okay, so Jim is gone. Devar.
Yep, and it's just us two now.
Okay, so you're still recording, right?
Yep, we're still recording, and
Let's go read chapter 7 right now.
well, right now.
Yes, right now.
But
This afternoon.
But first,
I'ma have to put you in your lips. And the whips,